Maria?
Hello.
Hello. Why is your school is different among others?
I think firstly our location makes a huge difference. We're directly by the sea. Our pupils have a good quality of life. In the school itself, we've got some really sort of unique aspects, our arts, our sport, our sciences, coupled with having very small classes, very personal attention. We're big enough to have good activities and good social groups, but small enough to make sure that we know every single child in the school and give them the best care and attention.
How many students do you have in each class?
We have in each class, on average, about 14 per class. When we move towards more specialist subjects such as A-level French, that will be a smaller class, probably around of 6 to 7. So A-level classes are slightly smaller and more specialist classes will be smaller.
How many students do you have in the school in general?
At the senior school, just under 400. And we also have a prep school from the age of 2 through to 11. And there we've got about 200 pupils at the moment.
Do you have a lot of Russian-speaking students?
We have a small population of Russian-speaking. Yeah, so Russian and Ukrainian are the most...
What countries do you have students from?
We have probably about 16 different countries. Russia, Ukraine, some Kazakhstan, China, Hong Kong, more European countries, so Italy, Germany, UK and Indonesia areas as well, and Africa.
What are the strengths of your school?
I think one of the biggest strengths is the value that we add to every pupil. So nationally, we are, I think now about third with the highest level of value added at A level. And in the county, we have the highest level of value added. So what that means is that pupils might come in at this level with a level of English or a level of academics, but in comparison to other schools, they will leave at a much higher level. So that means that we get them to better courses, better apprenticeships, better universities than they would have done if they'd gone elsewhere. So we're a mixed ability school, but we add more value because of the personal attention we give them.
Is it hard to enter to your school?
No.
Not be a native speaker?
No, I don't believe it is. We are a mixed ability school. We do assess levels of English on entry, both from a written and a spoken point of view, but we also assess the ability to progress. So looking at the individual, again, everything is on an individual and personal basis. We're not about gathering data and analysing pupils in that way. We assess the level of English and then tailor the level of EAL lessons that is needed for that individual. So some pupils will need a very small amount. Other pupils will need it more intensive, so we adjust their curriculum to suit those needs. For example, a child that might come in year 8, we may say, well, actually, don't do French, don't do German, because you need to focus on your EAL, get your level of English better. So we will adjust their curriculum to their needs.
May I ask you to tell more about arts and theatre as a subjects?
Absolutely. So within the art curriculum, we are one of the leading art schools in the area, in the county. We work directly with Bournemouth University. So that means that our pupils get the chance to go to the university standard studios, to be involved in life drawings and work on projects with degree level pupils. We offer the art, textiles and photography A-level, and then at GCSE they will have photography and art based. Alongside this, they have the opportunity of doing extra clubs. So even if you weren't to study art or photography, you can do it as a club. You can do costume design, you can work on the stage set for part of the theatre productions as well. Clubs run every lunchtime. They will do, they have trips that go internationally. So in 2022, there will be an art trip to New York. This autumn, we will go to Saint Ives with the art group. So they take them there and they'll do 4 days of intensive work where they just look at the sort of the traditional, the Saint Ives painters, as they call them. So that's a very sort of historic art background. They've done Paris, so they do a whole variety, that as well as visiting galleries within London and so on. So it isn't just about what you do in the classroom, it's about what you can use outside. Where we are here, we're incredibly lucky. They have the Purbecks, and they will go on day trips to the Purbecks, and they'll sit and they'll paint for the day. So we're really sort of gifted in that sense. So alongside that, we have performing arts and drama as well. This is, I would say, one of the busiest areas within the school. We have a specialist within drama, specialist within dance, and specialist within singing as well. So the teachers have their real kind of niche areas that they focus on. So this year, for example, whilst the rest of the world stopped theatre, we did an outside theatre in the summer of Chicago. We worked in bubbles. We had a whole variety of bubbles within different areas. The pupils performed in bubbles as well. So very complex, but our team were really keen to put on a theatre show. Again, they can do the A-level in it. They can do GCSE in those subjects, but they don't have to do that. Everybody, about a third of the school will be involved when we do a whole school production, either on the stage, involved in the music, doing costume design, or doing set design. And actually the business pupils will do all the marketing and the sponsorship as well. So it's a real whole school process. So they do one main production, whole school. Then there will be a junior production, a senior production, and all the examination pieces throughout the year. We do an evening that's called Songs from the Shows as well. So we get to bring all the classic shows and have a dinner theatre event as well. So lots of things which are done throughout the year.
It's impressive.
It's lovely. It's an amazing department. I don't know how they survive because they're constantly performing. So they work very, very hard. It's good.
So interesting. Do you put all those videos on YouTube, your channel on YouTube?
They are on YouTube, or we have got them internally. So the one for Chicago isn't there just yet. That's in editing because that was just right at the end of the summer. But other than that, yeah, you can access those via YouTube.
Impressive. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.